Good morning, friend. We are discussing about the Vision IS 5 question. Let's discuss the first question. First question is related to the geography section. That is unusual question because first question is always be positive. And this question is related to the coral, triangle, bioregion. You know very well coral are found mainly, but basically the biggest reef of the coral is found near the Australia, and that is also known as the Australian Great Barrier Reef in the name, right? Let's see the question regarding coral, triangle, bioregion. It is a marine area located in the Western Pacific Ocean. You know very well the location of the Western Pacific. Let's see. See, it is the map of the world. Basically, here is North America, South America, Australia region, and here is our Indian region, or you can say the Asia region. Basically, it is the Pacific Ocean, and it is the Western Pacific Ocean. That is known as, basically, if you can divide it in 4 sections, it is the Western Pacific, Eastern Pacific, Southern Eastern Pacific, southern Western Pacific. You can say anywhere, right? This region in the first statement they are talking about the coral region. I again repeat the question. Consider the following statement regarding the coral region, bioregion, coral triangle bioregion. Basically, it is the marine area located in the Western Pacific Ocean. Second, the region is said to be more diverse than Australian Great Barrier Reef, and you have to choose the correct option from the given option. First and second, both first and second, neither one, neither two. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the environment section, and we are asking about the method of the ex situ conservation. Ex situ conservation is nothing but when type of a conservation is done not in the original habitat but outside the habitat. So exclusively situ is related to the situation and situated where located, and conservation you know very well. So which is the example of the ex situ conservation? Number first is botanical, cryopreservation, zoological part, biosphere reserve, tissue culture propagation, and you have to choose the correct option from the given option. I again repeat the question. Which of the following are the method of the ex situ conservation? Number first is the botanical garden, cryopreservation. Cryo is nothing but related to the temperature, in which we use generally about nitrogen at minus 196 degrees Celsius. Zoological part. Number 4 is biosphere reserve. Next, the tissue culture propagation. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the science and tech, the process of the vulcanization of the rubber. See, you know very well rubber is unnatural, so we get the rubber from the natural sources, but we have add something so that it can be stretchable in much more efficient way. Secondly, it would become some type of a hard, right, so that we can use in as our need. For example, we use rubber in our hairband, also we use rubber or leather in the vehicle tire, right? Let's see the what we add for the tightening of that rubber: calcium, manganese, potassium. Number 4 is sulfur. I again repeat the question. The process of the vulcanization carried out by addition of which of the following component or element: calcium, manganese, potassium, and sulfur. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the union government polity section. Basically, with reference to the union government, consider the following statement. You know very well union government, the legislative, executive, and judiciary. Not the judiciary. Yes, we can add the judiciary, but the interstate relation in much more efficient way is given in the part 5th of the Indian Constitution, where the union government is exclusively talking it about. Number first statement is said like that: the Department of the Revenue is responsible for the preparation of the union budget that is presented to the Parliament. So Department of Revenue is helping, but basically responsible for the preparation of the union budget that is presented to the Parliament. Second, no amount can be withdrawn from the Consular Fund of India without the authorization from the Parliament of India. So it is required, it is basically mandatory for the Government of India to get access from the Consular Fund of India. If they wanted to get money from them, they should be passed by the Parliament of India. Is it number third? After disbursement made from public account, if we are using the public account, for the disbursement of the funds, need in this case also authorization from the Parliament is required, and you have to choose the correct option from the given option. First, second, and third. I again repeat the question. With reference to the union government, consider the following statement. Okay. The Department of Revenue is responsible for the preparation of the union budget. Very common question. No amount can be withdrawn from the Consular Fund of India without authorization from Parliament of India. Number third, all the disbursement made from the public account also need authorization from the Parliament of India. And option are in front of you. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the history section. Basically, they are regarding the Gandhiji and Tolstoy form of him. It was set up by the Gandhiji in South Africa. Is it? Second, its purpose was to give shelter for the families of Satyagrahi. Number third, it was funded by the member of both Congress and the Muslim League. I again repeat the question, and very good question. Come to the following statement regarding Tolstoy farm. It was set up Gandhiji in South Africa. The purpose was to give shelter to the families of Satyagrahi. It was funded by the member of both Congress and Muslim, and you have to choose the correct option from the given option. First and second, first and third, second and third, first, second and third. Let's see the answer to the first question. Consider the following statement regarding coral tangle bioregion. Yes, both statements are correct. It is a marine area that are found in the Western Pacific Ocean near the Solomon Island in the Western Pacific Ocean. The region is said to be more diverse than Australian Barrier Great Reef. That would also be correct, right? Diversity is found there, but not the quantity that they are found in the Australian Great Barrier Reef. The coral tangle is a marine area located in the Western Pacific Ocean. It includes the vast waters of the Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, Timor-Leste and Solomon Islands. So these, do you remember these 5 countries or one island? Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, Timor-Leste and Solomon Island. It contains one of the highest diversity of in recent coral, fish, crustaceans, molluscs and marine plant species on Earth. It's said to be 10 times more diverse as compared to the Australia Great Barrier Reef. However, according to the report of the World Resource Institute, more than 85% of the reef in Australia coral tangle are directly threatened by the human activity. That's why it is in news, and that's why this question is asked by the reason itself, such as the coastal development. The reason for these pollution is the coastal development. For example, China made island or the artificial island there pollute, and we are extracted oil from there. Pollution, you know very well. Great, if we wanted to go and navigate around the coastal, there is the type of pollution is created because of our human activity. Overfishing, when these threats are combined with the recent coral bleaching because of the high temperature, because of the nutrients that are run off from river to ocean, that can be the reason for bleaching of these coral. Prompting by the rising ocean temperature, for example various ocean wind जो warm wind जो है affect करती है हमारे coral को भी. The percent of the reef rated as threatened increased to more than 90%. So that's why it has much more grave concern for the environmentalists to protect them, because the human activity is not anywhere to stop it. Which of the following are the method of the executive botanical garden? Yes. Cryopreservation? Yes. Number 3, zoological park? Yes. Number 4, biosphere reserve? No. Biosphere reserve is a part of the in situ conservation, preservation basically, and tissue culture propagation. That also be the correct. First, second, third and fifth is the correct answer. Let's see the aesthetic conservation. Aesthetic conservation in this approach, threatened animals and plants are taken out from their natural habitat and placed in a special setting so that they can be protected and given special care. Aesthetic conservation method includes the protective maintenance of the threatened species in zoological park and botanical garden, in vitro fertilization, tissue culture and propagation and cryopreservation of the gamete. So first, botanical garden is also, or botanical garden is a garden dedicated to the collection, cultivation, preservation and display of a wide range of plants labeled with the botanical name. Cryopreservation is a process where organelles, cell, tissue, extracellular matrix, organ or any preserved by cooling to very low temperature. A zoological park is a facility in which all the animals are placed within enclosure, displayed to the public and in which they may be treated. So you can see here what the other activities there. Well, the process of vulcanization of rubber is carried out in addition of the sulfur. Basically we are adding vulcanization of rubber. What is it? Natural rubber becomes softer at high temperature and brittle at low temperature. So that is the problem with the natural rubber that we are found from the tree, rubber tree basically, and shows high water absorption capacity. It means that it absorbs water in a very high quantity and they are not responding for the water when they are using these equipment in presence of water. It is soluble in non-polar solvent and is non-hesitant to attack by the oxidizing. It is the quality of the rubber that why we are using it in such things to make it. To improve upon these physical properties, the process of vulcanization is carried out. The process consists of the heating a mixture of raw material or raw rubber with sulfur and an appropriate additive at a temperature range between the 373 to 415 is given to them. On vulcanization of rubber, sulfur form cross linkages. Because of this thing only, the reactive site double bond and thus the rubber gets stiffened here because the double bond when we add sulfur to it. In the manufacture of the tire rubber, 5% sulfur is used for the cross-linking agent or making of the double bond. So here sulfur is correct statement. If you are talking about the union government, the department of, I think that is incorrect. Second is correct basically. No amount can be withdrawn, that is correct. No amount can be withdrawn from the Consolidate Fund of India without authorization from the Parliament of India. If you are talking about the fund that the Indian government has possessed with the number, first is the Consolidated Fund of India, Contingency Fund of India or Public Fund. Consolidated Fund of India has an authorization, should take an authorization before using the money. So that is the Consolidated Fund of India, the largest fund of Government of India. Second, if you are talking about the Contingency Fund, it is the disposable at the President. and it is used for any of the natural disaster that are occurring in any of the state, for the state basically. And public fund, whenever there is a revenue, when there is a loan, the government of India has to pay. तो ये जो है पार्लियामेंट के डिस्पोजेबल नहीं होते हैं, बट येस बल्कि जो एग्जीक्यूटिव है उसके डिस्पोजेबल। तो सेकंड स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पे करेक्ट है। थर्ड इज नॉट करेक्ट बिकॉज ऑल द डिस्पोजेबल मेड फ्रॉम द पब्लिक फंड, नहीं, ये इट इज़ द डिस्पोजेबल एज द डिस्पोजेबल पब्लिक अकाउंट on the government, not the Parliament of India. The Union Department of Revenue, Department of Economic Affairs is the correct statement. Department of Economic Affairs prepared the Union budget. So first statement is not correct because of this thing only. No amount can be withdrawn from the Constitution of India without the authorization from the Parliament of India. So second is correct. Public account include public fund, deposit, judicial deposit, saving bank deposit, department deposit, remittance, and so on. This account is operated by the executive action. Do you remember this fact? This account is operated by the executive action. This is payment from the account can be made without parliamentary approval. Such payment are mostly in the nature of the banking transaction, and this money has to be done by the government of India. So that's why they create a new fund, but that is mentioned in our constitution. I think article 227. I think no 227 is related to the high court related thing. Okay, जब भी याद आए तो बताते हैं. Consider the following statement by Tolstoy. I think all are correct. Yes. Gandhi set up South Africa and families of satyagrahis. That was it was funded by the member of the Congress and Muslim League. That is the personality of the Gandhiji, where they can accommodate all those ideologies. Tolstoy farm was established by Mahatma Gandhi in South Africa, which was made possible through the generous of his German architect and friend Kallenbach to house the families of the satyagrahis and give them a sustainable themselves. Tolstoy formed the precursor of the later Gandhi ashram that was to play an important role in the Indian national movement. Also, fund also came from the India. Sir Ratnaji Shamshedi Chattans 25,000 and the Congress and the Muslim League as well as the Nizam of Hyderabad made the contribution. Main purpose of behind this is to house the family of satyagrahi and give them way to sustain themselves. So do you remember this fact? अगर आपसे पूछा जाए कि क्या आईएनसी में जो इकोनॉमिस्ट थे उस टाइम के उसका रोल रहा है, तो यहाँ पे आप यहाँ से देख सकते हैं रतन जी जमशेदी टाटन 25,000 भेजे थे और कांग्रेस एंड मुस्लिम लीडर ऑल्सो. एंड इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रोविंशियल स्टेट निजाम ऑफ हैदराबाद ऑल्सो सेंड 25 एंड मनी फॉर द सस्टेनेबल टू केयरिंग अबाउट द फैमिलीज ऑफ द सत्याग्रहीज and indirect support the Gandhiji's thing. By this we are ending the session. Thank you so much for listening.